Hi guys. So this week has been one hell of a week. I on Tuesday of last week, my car decided to retire itself for a little while. It's, $350 later. Luckily, it wasn't like a complete shit show, but it was able to get fixed for the most part. Still slightly temperamental, but kids are able to go back to school. I'm back at home getting my work done, and lunch breaks in about 30 minutes. So I got something to look forward to. Something I've actually thought about doing today is talk about self-image. So I personally am not built like a normal woman. I joke around and say that my family background was meant to work the fields out in Germany, because that's part of where my family history is. It's mostly European. I joke around and say my whole family lineage is like one giant war. Either you've been invaded or done the invading. Slightly problematic, but hey. But I grew up never feeling like I was good enough. I know in my 32 years of life, I'm never going to be in the this kind of thing. My brothers, all three of them, are tiny. And then there's me with broad shoulders for a woman, big hips, and I got little bits like this in between. Oh, God. Not the best thing, but I got big, I also have big feet for a woman. I'm never going to be the epitome of, wow, she's really pretty. And, that has been a thing that I've had to deal with all my life. I've had multiple times, I can't even tell you how many times people have said, I would totally date you if you were thinner. Which really sucks because I'm a good person. I'm one of the most caring people you will ever meet. I've got a soft spot for animals. I love music. I love to perform. It's actually one thing I really wanted to do when I was younger, is be a professional performer. I'm a little bit nerdy, but of course, who isn't? Who doesn't have one of those things where they just are slightly obsessed with? With me, two of my big things are I love history. I actually have a historical documentary on my TV right now for background noise for when I'm working. I've listened to every Avenged Sevenfold album. I've listened to pretty much things obsessively until I get to the point where I'm tired of it sometimes, but then I forget about it and I'm in love with it again. But back to the original story. I'm in the process, even myself, of trying to love myself for who I am. I've got 2 kids. I got a son and a daughter. My daughter is 7. And just as early as age 5, she has come to me and been like, oh, I can't eat this. This has X amount of calories. Or I can't eat this because, I'm going to get fat. And she's actually come to me crying on multiple occasions, saying that she thinks she's ugly. People have been making fun of her because she's not super skinny. And I'm like, she's 7. When is this going to stop? I grew up with my grandmother. I love her. I miss her every day. She passed away back in 2018. When I was in 8th grade, I had a flat stomach, everything. I looked good. And my grandmother would always tell me, Caitlin, suck in your gut. Or other people saying, hide your shame. When I'm just wearing a... So I pretty much, my wardrobe was baggy shirts, baggy pants. I didn't like having anything that was form-fitting. I remember having, back when I was in middle school, they had this thing where they did a BMI test, which I've never scored good on BMI tests. And I was above it. They're like, okay, this is normal for your age and height. And here you are. While I was, for myself, before my pelvic expansion with having kids, went like pretty much like this. And they said, oh no, you're in the obese section, even though I was 150 pounds and 5'6", which is where they said I have to be. So to this day, at age 32, I still fight on the daily with my self-image. But around my daughter and my son, because men's mental health is just as important as female mental health. I'm not going to go into that today. But with my son, he's also come to me saying things about calorie counting, carbohydrates, everything like that. When both of my children are active, they eat well. I have healthy snacks in the house. I have some junk food in the house. I've got options. I've got a lot of healthy options in my home. My children play outside every day. They've been swimming every day since it started getting warmer here in, the Folsom area. But when is it going to stop? When are we going to allow our children and people to not obsessively worry about how they look, what other people think, any of that? Because personally, with me, after multiple toxic relationships and having a lot of even strangers tell me that, that I'm fat and I'm ugly, it's shit that I've heard my entire life. When is it going to stop? I'm done. I'm not going to base my self-worth off of someone else's dumb opinion. I've been busting my ass. I've got medical conditions and medications that do affect my weight loss, but I'm active. I drink my water. I have supplements that I take. And I'm not going to let anything get in my way. I've got a concert to look forward to. I've got my children's birthdays to look forward to. My nephew's birthday is actually next month. My older brother's birthday is about a week and a half. I've got things to look forward to. I'm not going to worry about some random Becky's opinion of me. You better yourself the way you feel is best. Whether that be your medications to help with your mental health, changing a few things in your diet, going for a walk. I personally would love to go for a walk today. However, I have a skin condition called vitiligo that makes me burn extra hard and very easy. Even with sunscreens, that does not always work, unfortunately. So, instead of doing that, I'm going to be doing workouts here in my bedroom. Or go to the gym that's here in my apartment complex. Ultimately, this is my moral of the story for today, do not let other people tear you down. You are the Great Wall, and they're just Damogorgons. Alright, guys. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you want. But ultimately, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Leave a comment, and I will give you, I will respond definitely. But if it comes down to it, I'm here for you. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.